friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a new angle because I got this new setup for my camera and I'm really digging it, so I hope you guys like it too. But anyways, it's August 1st already and I cannot believe that it is already August. It's just summer just came and went, but I feel like that happens all the time. But anyways, I got some work done already and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my steps in. Afterwards, I signed up for a Pilates class with my friend. This is a reformer Pilates, which is on the machine. I'm a bit nervous because I haven't gotten the machine for a while. I've been doing mat Pilates or bar, and I really like that. But yeah, reformer can be a little bit hard if you haven't done it after a while, but we're just gonna go do it together. And then after that, I have a lunch meeting with my friends. We're gonna talk about artwork and stuff like that, give any updates. So we're trying to be consistent on that because school is starting this month. So yeah, but anyways, I have a fun weekend planned. I'm seeing my friends here, seeing my friends there, seeing just a bunch of different people. So I'm really excited and I want to bring you guys along with me. So I hope you guys stay and enjoy the vlog. It is 5:24 and I've kind of already had my day already and I want to end it or at least continue the day by making a cake. I have been craving a funfetti cake for just today, honestly, but I have had a hankering for it and I was like, okay, I can just go buy a slice or I could do the box cake mix or I can make it. So I thought I would make it and just kind of test it out. I'm really trying to test out cake recipes, more so the frosting recipes. So I went ahead and I went to the store. I have the majority of the ingredients already. I just needed a couple other things. So I bought cake flour because cake flour has less protein than all-purpose flour, and something about the less protein makes it feel more moist rather than dense. I also got some sprinkles for the funfetti cake. And then other things like salted butter for the buttercream that I'm going to make because I usually buy unsalted butter. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm using a recipe that I got online. The beginning part requires a stand mixer because you are mixing together kind of the dry ingredients with the butter. So it just requires a whisk at a certain speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And using my KitchenAid stand mixer. Angel got me the stand mixer, which I love. I think he got it for me for Christmas, I think. Really important to measure flour in a particular way. So when you are measuring, you don't want to pack the flour because the amount of flour varies. So when you're going in, you just kind of want to put your spoon in there and kind of jiggle it around. So you see it's not packed. Things like brown sugar and sugar, that's stuff that you pack. But flour can be very delicate in terms of the amount that you're using. Right now I'm using 2 1/3 cups of flour. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my iPad that has the recipe on there. So 2 1/2 cups of flour, 1 1/2 cups of granulated sugar. So things like sugar I can definitely pack. Using the sifter is really good because you don't want clumps when you are putting all your ingredients together. So it's definitely a good way of eliminating all the clumps. Mix all of these dry ingredients together and then while that goes, I'm going to go ahead and cut some butter. This will be on 2. So we're gonna mix that. I'm gonna cube up the butter and it's soft, so the texture is gonna be really good. The butter's in there, so now we're gonna whisk it for about a couple minutes just so it's all incorporated, and this is where it's gonna start getting a grainy texture. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the wet ingredients ready. So it looks like we have some grainy texture going on with these dry ingredients, which is perfect. That's what we wanted. So now I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate these wet and dry ingredients. I'm gonna import the wet ingredients in slowly. So I'm gonna pour about, it's a little more than half, but half-ish. That's good. So now I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna pour the rest of my wet ingredients in there. You guys can kind of see it, but it looks good. I'm gonna take this off. See how it's a very beautiful yellow color? It's exactly what I wanted. And add my sprinkles, which I'm very excited for. It says 1/3 of a cup, but I'm like, do I really need to measure sprinkles? I guess so. I feel like I should just pour it in. That was way over a third. The cakes are baking, so I went ahead and I made dinner. I made these super simple tacos. So I used these Siete almond flour tortillas and some 90-37 ground beef with some grilled onions, cilantro, and a bunch of limon. So honestly, this is just kind of like something that is really quick and really easy, and it's something that is within my calories because I am in a deficit. Am I baking something sweet? Yes, but I make sure that everything is done in moderation. So this is just something that hits all my macros, and it's a really good meal. So I have about like 7 to 10 more minutes on the cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, have the cakes, and then start on the buttercream right after. So I'm gonna attempt to make the buttercream now, and I'm very nervous because buttercream is all about getting the right consistency for your cake. So we'll see how it turns out. So I'm using this much butter, so this much of unsalted, and then this much of salted. And then I'm gonna be using powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and a bit of heavy cream. So I'm gonna record myself making it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it comes out good. This is definitely the consistency that we're trying to go for. So this was basically whipping it for about 5 to 7 minutes, which you can kind of see looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of powdered sugar, which is a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix this because if I just put it in the mixer as is, it literally is just gonna go everywhere. So okay, things are looking good. So now I'm just gonna keep doing this to make sure that everything is getting incorporated. I am so happy with how this buttercream came out. Like, the consistency of it is just so good. Like, it's not too sweet considering the amount of powdered sugar that was put in there. Look, it's just falling off so easily. Something we need to normalize is just sitting and doing things. For example, sitting and frosting a cake. I am watching The Hunting Wives right now, and if you've been seeing it, it's on Netflix. It's a like crazy show. Like, these women are a little weird. But I just didn't want to stand and watch it. Also because I've been standing this entire time baking this cake. So I'm gonna frost and sit and watch my show and chill. And I feel like we need to normalize that more. That's just me. Got very tired frosting, but it came out cute. Honestly, I just made the cake just to make it, but I think the top came out cute. And I'm gonna cut it because obviously I was craving the cake, so I'm gonna eat some. I got a little slice. This is exactly what I wanted. I love that. It looks so good. This is the top. Honestly, good amount of frosting, good amount of cake. It looks moist, so I'm really happy that it turned out good, and I hope it tastes even better. But yeah, basically this is my Friday. This is probably like my ideal Friday night, so I'm in love with it. I'm gonna keep watching this show, The Hunting Wives, eat my little cake, have some tea, and then Saturday is tomorrow. I have some exciting plans, and I hope to take you guys along with me. My friend's new angle that we're working with here. It's Saturday morning, I had my breakfast. I'm gonna put on some makeup because I have workout class later. I don't put on makeup because I'm going to workout class, but it's because afterwards, I'm gonna go see my friends for lunch. We're going to go meet up in New Braunfels, and I'm just so excited to see them. These are my San Antonio friends. And we've been friends for like a very long time already, but I hate that I can't see them as often. So I'm really happy that I'm gonna see them today. So I wanna like at least look nice. So I'm gonna put on makeup now. Oh my God, my hair looks crazy. Also, my acne, I have really bad hormonal acne. I'm trying to get it under control, but this is what we're working with. This is the skin that I have right now, so.
These look good.
Papas, you're not ready for YouTube yet. Hi friends, it is Sunday morning. I already went to church, I already had my breakfast, and now I'm gonna get cozy. I have my little like reading nook over here, so I'm gonna finish this book that I've been trying to finish for like maybe more than a month. It's called The Midnight Library. I like it. It's just slow to me. There isn't like a plot twist. There isn't like this big like, oh my god, like there is no romance, there's no drama. It's just it's more a book about life, which just kind of like showing you different perspectives of life. Basically the storyline is, and I'm not giving it away, the storyline is that the girl dies and she's going through different variations of her life and what it could have been. So the girl dying happens in like the first 5 pages, so trust me when I say I am not giving it away. It's just like the storylines that they're talking about that, I mean, it's good. It's just like not like wow, but I like it. I only have what, like a third left maybe, so I'm gonna see if I can get through some more today. I have had a really good weekend. Yesterday I spent it with my friends. I went to go see my friends from San Antonio. We went for lunch. I got these really good enchiladas that I've been craving for a very long time, and then we stopped at HTO, which was this tea place right across the street. I love HTO and I wish that we had it in Austin, but we don't. HTO is basically like, think of like all the tea variations that you can have, iced or like cold tea or whatever. And you can just like sample everything and then you can make your own concoction of teas, and I love it so much. So I was gonna get one, but I actually got full because I was literally trying like every single sample that they had, and then I was like, well, I'm already full from all the teas. But yeah, it was just so nice spending time with them. I got to see my friend's baby, and he's just the cutest thing. The cutest, like such a good baby, and I just loved seeing my friends, and it was just so beautiful. And then I came back to Austin. And after that, I was actually gonna go out to the downtown area to go get drinks with my friends, but then stuff didn't like work out. So I ended up going to the trail and walked 3 miles with one of my friends. And yeah, just walked, talked, had such a wholesome Saturday night. I came back and I finished watching The Killing Wives. I think that's the show that I was talking about. Crazy, 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 crazy. That is a really good show, but I'm mad because it's like, I binged it in like 3 days and now I don't have anything else to watch. So that's why I'm forcing myself to read. But anyways, it's Sunday. I'm gonna try to just like chill. I told Angel that I don't want to do anything. Like I literally just want to stay in and rot. Like usually I stay in my church clothes, but now I'm in this like shirt. This is Angel's shirt. Now I'm in just like a big t-shirt. I'm just gonna rot. I need to do laundry, so you'll probably see that. And that was my weekends. I'm really happy like how it's ending. It's just like super chill, and I'm gonna be in my little reading corner, reading nook, whatever you want to call it, and then see how much I can get in. It's later in the day now, and Angel and I ordered pho, and we're gonna watch a movie. What movie is this called? No Blood.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood, and I'm hoping that there's zero blood in this movie. It's later in the evening now. We finished watching the movie, and honestly, I really liked it. It was just really long. I think it was like close to 3 hours. But now we're going to this place on South Congress, which we have actually gone to on our second date. But I've been wanting to go again because, you know, when you're dating and it's like, you try to take like little bites and be polite. I'm ready to eat at this place. It's a Mexican restaurant, and I always remembered it because we got this mole sampler. So it was 4 different types of moles that you can try. And I got these really good fish tacos. So I might get that again, but we'll see. Oh, there's some people inside.